Hello, wonderful people. I'm here again. Oh, I beg this one. Just a very brief and a quick one for that matter. In case of people attacking me anytime I call the name of Simon EKPA, make on hear waiting this professor the talk. Oh, this one Professor Chede Odinkalo. He said, and I quote, according to him, and this sit at home of 18, he said that the enforcers of sit at home in southeast Nigeria are killing our people. I have buried multiple family members. Chede Odinkalo speaking from his office in the United Kingdom. And I don't hear him. This one where he talk now, they say, why he talk? But I okay, enemies of Biafra, DOS, OOS, and so on and so forth. My dear people, my dear sisters, all of you that is commenting anything on my comment section, calling me names. I have told you people that pack whatever insult or whatever bash you have in a sack and wait until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out from detention. Then we will know who is working for the liberation of our people or who is working against our people. The enforcers of it at home, we know them. They are not far from the truth. They are not far from what I have been complaining. They are the boys of Simon EKPA. I will keep on saying it over and over again. You cannot stop the truth. And the truth must surely prevail. So anything you are doing, if you think that your comment, one person say, I should drop my address. On a say, now that is why on a head no correct. That is why Obi is being touted till tomorrow. Because almost all the whole people they call obedient and as the same Igbo people. Now it's from our people. Where be say anything we talk now, they go follow you up, they threaten you, they send threatening message to the family. Somebody tell me to drop my address so that they will send bandits to me. The same way Simon EKPA is doing. And you think that is the only way you can get the BIAFRA? Come off it. If I drop my address, my dear that's asking for address, you cannot do anything. You can't even shoot fly. That is the kind of comment you people drop online makes even the people who supposed to reason with us on this referendum of 18 see it as a kind of a movement of thoughts. Listen to me, what you have is democracy, is what you are practicing in anywhere in the world, not autocracy. So I have every single right to my opinion, and likewise you have your own. So when I air my opinion, if you don't like it, so be it. You drop your own. If I don't like it, so be it. You ask me that I should drop my address and show my face if I'm not at that. You that is commenting, drop your own address and show your face. I will visit you in any way you want it. We're gonna stop all this hooliganism that cannot lead us anywhere. What we are asking for is for the independence of Biafra. If I talk now that this guy that is enforcing people sit at home, killing our own people, now the same Simon EKPA boys, and I say, why must I say that? But look at somebody telling me to drop my address. Simply because you are a follower of Simon EKPA. If I drop my address, either you go there, either you deal with me, or you deal with my families. Then that is the only way you can get Biafra. Bunch of scallywags everywhere. Anyway, make on listen, if I don't listen. Anyway, when I want to listen, up to him. I'm only saying the truth, and the only truth can set you free. You can still ask for my address. I'll drop my address. You come meet me at Bangkok, okay? My address is Bangkok, Sukhumvit, Thailand. Come meet me there. Enforcers of sit at home in southeast are killing our people. I have buried multiple family members. Chede Odinkalo laments. This one is coming from OBJ, Nigerian News. Don't push the youth to the point of preferring military coup. Obasanjo wants Tinubu, other African leaders that have refused to give up the seat, even when they know that they have violated every human rights and every rules of being either president or whatever they call themselves. Anyway, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. There's no time. You have just spoiled my mood. I came in peace, but you people spoil my mood. Anyway, like, share, comment, and also do what, subscribe to my channel for better news as we proceed. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Former chairman of the National Human Rights Commission, Professor Chede Odinkalo, has lamented how enforcers of the sit-at-home directive given by Simon EKPA, the Finland-based self-proclaimed discipline or disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, are killing residents of the Southeast who are going about their legitimate businesses. According to Chidokin Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is being detained by the Department of State Service, DSS. Professor of International Human Rights Law at the Fletcher School of Economics and Political Science made the remarks during an exclusive interview with 90-minute Africa's Rodolphe Okonkwo on Sunday. I have lost multiple family members, he lamented. He called out Simon Ekpa, saying his irresponsibility had led to wanton bloodletting and killings across the region. The chairman of the Truth, Justice and Peace Commission explained that any sit-at-home observance should be voluntary, and a case where people are shot at, killed, and desecrated for disobeying EKPA directive is unacceptable. Exactly what I'm saying. Civil disobedience will be under obligation of, my dear, it is your own right, and you have every right to say either I agree or not agree. But forcing people to sit at home, and you think killing your own people, then when you get that same Biafra, you tell me who you will rule. You call yourself a prime minister in exile that can't even travel out of the Finland. Only in Finland you have become prime minister. You can't even travel to Nigeria to go and check up on the people you are ruling, how they are doing. Prime Minister no, Dara. Professor Chido Nkalo acknowledged the right of people to withdraw their habitual allegiance from any authority as a form of a protest, but he insisted that withdrawal must be exercised voluntarily. When you go about shooting people because they are trying to go and survive, that is no longer sit at home, he said, criticizing the antics of the secessionist group. The law professor also drew attention to some factors contributing to Simon Ekpa's and his group relevance in the Southeast. He alluded that Simon Ekpa is exploiting the lacuna created by government failure in the Southeast. If the government were relevant to the people, you would not be having an idiot like Simon Ekpa sitting in Finland with a wife who is white, telling Nigerians what to do. Odinkalo said, it is because the politicians in the region have failed the people. That is why people like Simon Ekpa are able to do what they are doing. Odinkalo revealed that the menace caused by the activists of the secessionist group, IPOB, only constitute a fraction of the violence ravaging the Southeast region. Odinkalo, who has been tracking extrajudicial killings in Nigeria for over 2 decades, retreated that organized crime in the Southeast is at a proportion that many people have yet to grasp. According to him, the organized crime networks running the region are involved in drugs, arms, and the trafficking of different things. He also stated that politicians at very senior levels, both from the Southeast and neighboring states, are deeply involved in it. Even the insecurity, they are cashing out big time. The likes of Hope Uzodinjo, David Umahi, and Peter Mba of Enugu State. So we have transnational drug gangs involved in the situation in the Southeast that are bringing in arms into the region. The human rights lawyer revealed some of the arms also come from other parts of Nigeria using the network of the lower river Niger, both the main cause of the river and its tributaries. Emphasizing the complexity of the crime networks competing for the control of the Southeast region, Odinkalo alleged that those who are supposed to be involved in trying to stop the illicit activities had become key players in the political economy of transaction around the burgeoning crime networks in the region. Odinkalo, the chairman of the Truth, Justice and Peace Commission, tasked the identifying tasked with identifying the cause of the restiveness and violence in the southeast, also revealed a political geography to the killings in the region. He elucidated the main drivers of violence in the southeast to be IPOB-related, drug-related, and cultism as well, all in the southeast. Don't push the youth to the point of preferring that let military coup happen in their respective countries, according to OBJ, to all the heads of state in Africa. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo warned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and other African leaders not to push the youth to the edge with their policies. Obasanjo, who spoke with a group of youths under the urges of Africa for Africa Youth Initiative at the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library in Abeokuta, Ogun State, revealed that he became a politician by accident. The former president said that his love for humanity made him join politics. He therefore charged politicians to go into politics with the aim of serving their people, not enslaving them. He said politics is about service. You must give service, and nobody is too old or too young or too poor to give service. When we begin to give quality service, then we shall have qualitative governance. On recent military coups in some African countries, Obasanjo urged African leaders to discourage any condition that would allow military incursion into democracy. He cautioned African leaders not to push the youth to the point of preferring a military takeover because of their policies. The former president, however, noted that he would not support a military push because of his experience in the hands of a former Nigerian dictator, the late General Sani Abacha. The rising case of military coups in Africa shows that the people are tired of some things in their countries and in need of liberators. The point is, do we have conditions that encourage the type of things that are happening? If we don't have the conditions that encourage them, they may not happen. That does not mean it should be encouraged. What it means is that we should make sure that we do everything to prevent military takeovers from happening. When you see things that happen in many countries, and I will not exclude Nigeria, then you wonder. But don't forget, particularly the youth, they support most of these military takeovers, Obasanjo added. And that is the word of Olusegun Obasanjo from his house or from his library in Ota, where he's giving us this so-called lecture. But if I may ask, Obasanjo, you said your love for humanity makes you to join politics. That is to say that the same love for humanity make you to wipe out OD. An entire community was wiped out by you, the same OBJ. No single people, somebody survived. Everything, even everything that's living, including their plantain, was wiped off by you, Obasanjo. And you are telling us your love for humanity make you to join politics. Liars from the pit of hell. Well, your case is still pending. We are going to take your case when I come back with another blockbuster. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg, help me share this message, like and comment that Simon Ekpa is the one killing our own people, the people he claims to be governing. Until I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Bye for now. Kemesiano.